widows and orphans. Hello, good evening, and thank you for joining us on Channel 12 News at 7. I am Yemi Dalemo. We apologize for starting the news behind schedule. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, says it will build on the lessons learned during the general elections to achieve its vision of becoming one of the best election management body in the world. INEC National Commissioner in charge of Ogun, Osun, and Ondo State, Professor Kunle Ajayi, said this while presenting certificate of return to Ogun State Governor Nta Abeokuta, his deputy, and 25 out of the 26 House of Assembly members. That was the mood at Magbon area of Abeokuta, Ogun State, as the re-elected governor, his deputy, and legislators-elects received their certificates of return from the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC.
As an electoral umpire, we remain consistent in achieving our vision and our aspirations to become one of the best election management bodies in the world.
Governor Nta Abeokuta appreciates President Muhammadu Buhari for providing enabling environment for the peaceful conduct of the polls and assured of his administration's commitment to serving the people of Ogun State more effectively and efficiently.
I promise that we continue with our people-oriented policies and programs so that we can ensure that life continues to be more abundant and meaningful to all the people of Ogun State.
Some members of the 10th Ogun State House of Assembly promised not to disappoint their constituents.
I make sure I do more projects and my people will have more dividends of democracy from me.
We have to create a system, go outside the confines of the legislation, lobby for a lot of industrialization.
There was watertight security at the Ogun State headquarters of INEC during the event as the people await the conclusion of E41 state constituency election. In Abeokuta, Yemi Dalemo, Nta News. Prayers are being offered for the good takeoff and success of the incoming Tinubu-Shettima administration. It was an iftar reception and prayers organized in Abuja by the Directorate of Stakeholders Relations of the APC-PCC in honor of the President-elect, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Musbao Dan Wahab reports.
Ladies and gentlemen,
for the APC family at the national level, it is a time for gratitude. A tedious electioneering season which culminated in a sweet victory.
When you look back to the election and the results from everywhere, you will agree that it was God's project.
And in recognizing some key players instrumental to the triumph, a feast in Ramadan will befit the moment of thanks. The victory, a confirmation of challenges surmounted in the past, but just ahead is the main course of piloting the affairs of state and the challenges therein. For that, it's time for more spiritual introspection and prayers.
Father God, we thank you. We bless you for our nation, Nigeria.
Nigerians have spoken. We thank you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for giving the Nigerians that power to speak.
For Allah to grant him first and foremost good health, good wisdom, good associates.
Asuwaju will work hard. Asuwaju is a good man. Asuwaju is a man who can unite this country. He is a fair and just human being. He is a very clean-hearted human being. He is working hard. Even as of now, Asuwaju is somewhere preparing to make Nigeria a better country.
Even with assurances from the camp, there is a request for a sustained sense of responsibility from Nigerians in support of the leadership inside. In Abuja, Musbao and Wahab, Nta News.
The federal government says it is repositioning Standards Organization of Nigeria to effectively checkmate substandard goods for efficient service delivery and improve performance in line with the international best practice. To this end, multi-million naira ultra-modern state-of-the-art mobile calibration trucks and measurement equipment have been inaugurated in the southwest region to standardize measurements in the manufacturing sector. Akim Simon's report is here presented. That was the inauguration and public presentation of the multi-million naira ultra-modern state-of-the-art mobile calibration trucks and measurement equipment by the Standards Organization of Nigeria (SON). Stakeholders in the manufacturing sector from across the southwest region converge on Abeokuta to chart the way forward for the sector, especially on the need to step up their game for optimum performance. The Director General and Chief Executive Standards Organization of Nigeria, Malam Farouk Salim, noted that the benefits of using the newly acquired SON mobile calibration and measurement trucks and equipment cannot be overemphasized.
They are catalysts for compliance monitoring and control of substandard products across the country, promote mass production for industry and businesses. Another benefit is to facilitate transaction in business, trade and commerce, fast-track overall industrial growth, especially development of MSMEs across the country. It also allows access to new markets, prevent trade barriers, open up global markets, increase market share, increase productivity, and reducing costs.
For SON, the deployment of the mobile truck and equipment will go a long way to increase access of made-in-Nigerian goods in the international markets.
So that their products will comply with specifications, so that their products will be accepted elsewhere, especially now that Nigeria is keen into the African Continental Free Trade Agreement, so that our products will move beyond the shores of this country and receive the much-needed foreign exchange that we need to increase the GDP of this country.
Goodwill messages centered on the need for stakeholders to collaborate so as to sanitize the sector and bring every manufacturers to book. Robust relationship between an organization and its immediate community are nexus for sustainable corporate social responsibility that guarantees achievement of organizational core mandates, social relevance, and peace. This is the thrust of the official inauguration of a new administrative building for Ogumaki Unit Command of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Ogun Sector Command. Lekon Agbonde reports.
The inauguration of the project marks another significant achievement for the Ogun Sector Command of the Federal Road Safety Corps in the Ogumaki unit, attributed to the leadership qualities of the unit commander, Philip Gogomi, who galvanized a rewarding cordial relationship with the host community and relevant stakeholders. The sector commander, Ahmed Umar, commended the resourcefulness and commitment to duty of the unit commander that resulted in completion of the project within 5 months.
This is a moral booster. Not just the management of this unit command, but the entire staff. This has really boosted their morale. It will go a long way in enhancing their effectiveness in the discharge of their duties, whether during day or night time. As you can see, what we are going to now turn our attention to is to ensure the perimeter fencing of these premises.
In a lecture with the theme, The Role of Corporate Social Responsibility in Community Development, Vice Chancellor, McPherson University, Professor Francis Igbasan, advocates continued symbiotic collaboration between the FRSC and other stakeholders to enable the Corps achieve its mandate of ensuring drastic reduction in road crashes for the benefit of the society.
Organizations should not blossom financially and allow the community and her inhabitants to rot. After all, no organization can exist without the community.
Other speakers, including the leaders of the host community, are optimistic of more benefits inherent in the existing cordial relationship with the FRSC.
Apart from her primary objectives of saving lives and ensuring smooth traffic on the highway, Obviously, our population has increased, but tribal social relationship has occurred.
They advocated improved collaboration that will bring about more achievement and growth in all fronts, especially in what will bring to fruition the desire to construct a medical clinic along Ogumakin unit. In Abeokuta, Leko Agbonde, NTA News.
The Forum of Heads of Federal Establishments Ogun State Chapter says it will not relent in fighting the cause of better welfare for federal civil servants in Ogun State. The chairman of the forum, Mr. Sheteolu Lanre Sikiru, stated this at their first monthly meeting for the year 2023 held in Abeokuta, Ogun State. Sheyi Ogumayo's report is there presented.
The monthly meeting of the Forum of Heads of Federal Establishments, among other things, update members of new development and discuss the way forward for federal civil servants in Ogun State.
We have decided and taken a decision on repairing the damaged roof of our clubhouse that is located around Quarry, not far from Customs House. We have also agreed that we should have another election so that we can have a new set of people to pilot the affairs of the forum. Yes, we have a large expanse of land at Kobakpe. You understand? And it's about 4 different areas. So, and everything together is 81 acres. So, which members have benefited, and I'm urging members to go and take possession of their land so as to ward off land grabbers.
Ogun State Coordinator of the National Health Insurance Authority explains benefits of the scheme.
Because we all know that the health of a nation is the wealth of that nation. So the government of President Buhari has signed this law, and then it is now mandatory for every citizen and legal resident to be under one form of health insurance in this country. The Act has made us to be integrators, regulators, and to make sure that every state in the country, Ogun State included, should have his own health insurance agency, which they already established by law. And then we are doing everything to make sure we integrate everybody into one form of health insurance.
The forum unanimously agreed that election be held for new executive members this year.
Thank you very much.
The news will continue shortly after the break. Please stay.
Victory Life Bible Church International presents Holy Convocation 2023, tag Divine Speed. God is set to move amidst his people and wrought life-changing miracles, ministering Bishop Felix Omobudi, Apostle Joshua Selman, Pastor Kwajuo Yemade, Pastor Simeon Afolabi, Pastor Kunle Adeshino, Pastor Tim Basha, Bishop Tom Sampson, and Pastor Gadi Okafa. Host Apostle Lawrence and Reverend Fola Achidume. Soul lifting songs by VRBC's Livingstone Choir, Dari Justified, and Yola Olushoga, among others. Date is April 2nd to 10th, 2023 at Victory City, opposite OGTV at Jebo Road, Abeokuta, Ogun State. Time 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. daily. Ministers, leaders, and business conference comes up daily by 11 a.m. There will be free transportation from Shakmo, Iyanomochori, FCEO Shele, Camp, and Lafenwa till the venue daily. For inquiries, please call 0703-859-6246 or 0816-454-6759 or visit www.victorylifebiblechurch.org. Date once again is 2nd to 10th April 2023. VLBC Holy Convocation 2023. Now is the time for your divine speed. Jesus is Lord.
We thank you for being there. And that's how much time permits us to serve you on the news for tonight. We thank you for watching. Good night.